About the AP Chemistry exam. The sad truth is that most AP Chemistry students do not receive college credit. Here's a lot of data, and pause this if you need to. We'll go over it a little bit, but there's a lot of information here to take a look at it. And I think it's pretty fascinating information. The bottom line is that the AP Chemistry test scores historically are down in the upper twos. So 2.8 about is the historical average. And you need a 3 typically to get credit for college. And this has varied a lot over the years. In fact, more recently, some of the elite schools aren't accepting these scores at all. But regardless, this is a relatively low average. A couple things that jump out at me are that the number of students has been increasing rapidly. And it's a large number of people. Look at this, 150,000 people took the AP Chemistry exam in 2016. Excuse me. Averages over the years have been, somewhere between 2.6 to 2.9 or so, 2.8, 2.9 or so, without too much variation. The test was modified in 2014, and it took a little dip, but when you look at it historically, it's not a huge dip. They modified the test to make it more conceptual in nature. And I believe they expected a small bump downwards in that the exam, especially for this AP Chemistry format or AP format overall, drives the instruction. And by that, what I mean is that the exam is everything, right? It's what people are studying for. So if you change the type of exam, it's going to change the way the course is taught. And they are looking to have it taught more conceptually, since they think that is a national weakness, if you will. And they hope that with time, the instruction will be modified by teachers such as myself to help bring it back up. And not really. It's barely changing, but hopefully it will over time. So it's a challenging course. Hopefully that hasn't scared you away. Hopefully you're still here. In fact, perhaps that's why you're here. And rest assured, you can do this. Here's one of my classes from 2 years ago. Here's a class that I had last year. And in our next slide, we'll take a look at a letter from a former student.